Welcome to another chronology of how the month of the year got their names. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Alright, let's begin. Long ago, in the heart of ancient Rome, time itself was a mystery. The early Romans, led by their legendary founder Romulus, looked up at the sky and saw the cycles of the moon, the changing of the seasons, and the rise and fall of the sun. They knew they needed a way to measure time, to mark the days of planting, battle, and celebration. At first, their year had only 10 months, beginning in March and ending in December. The cold, lifeless months of winter were ignored, left nameless, as if time itself had paused. But soon, the Romans realized their calendar was out of sync with nature, and so, over time, they made changes that would shape history forever. The first months. Gods in war. The first month was named Martius, or March, after Mars, the mighty god of war. It made sense. Spring was the season when Roman soldiers would prepare for battle after the long winter. The sound of marching feet echoed through the streets, and the red banners of Mars fluttered in the wind. After March came Aprilis, or April. The origin of its name was uncertain. Some believed it came from a parier, meaning, to open, as flowers and fields blossomed with new life. Others whispered that it honored Aphrodite, the goddess of love, known as Venus to the Romans. Whatever the truth, April was a time of beauty, growth, and renewal. Then came Maius, or May, named for Maia, a gentle goddess of fertility. As the days grew longer, the farmers prayed to Maia for bountiful harvests, and Rome prepared for the warmth of summer. In Junius, or June, the Romans honored Juno, the queen of the gods and protector of marriage. This was the month of weddings, family, and devotion, ruled by the powerful goddess whose favor was sought by all. The forgotten names. Numbers in time. After these sacred months, the Romans had a simpler approach. They named the next months after numbers: Quintilis, the 5th month; Sextilis, the 6th; September, the 7th; October, the 8th; November, the 9th; December, the 10th. At the time, this made sense. The Roman year only had 10 months. There were no January or February, and winter was left as an empty space, a time without structure. The birth of January and February. But Rome did not stand still. As time passed, a wise Roman king named Numa Pompilius saw the problem. Without winter months, the calendar was out of sync with the seasons. He decided to add 2 new months to the year. The first was named Januarius, or January, after Janus, the god of beginnings and endings. With 2 faces, one looking forward and one looking back, Janus was the perfect guardian of the new year. The second was Februarius, or February, named for Februa, an ancient purification festival. It was a time to cleanse oneself, to prepare for the coming year with ritual purification and offerings to the gods. The rise of emperors. The calendar is rewritten for centuries. Rome followed this calendar, but even then, it wasn't perfect. The months drifted away from the seasons, and confusion spread across the empire. Then, in 46 BCE, Julius Caesar took charge. With the help of Egyptian scholars, he created a new system, the Julian calendar, which added leap years to keep everything aligned with the sun. To honor him, the month of Quintilis, the 5th month, was renamed Julius, or July, in his memory. Not long after, his heir and the first emperor of Rome, Augustus, claimed his own place in time. He renamed Sextilis, the 6th month, to Augustus, or August, ensuring that his legacy would last as long as the empire itself. Why the names no longer match? Even though the Roman calendar was reformed, one strange thing remained. September, October, November, and December still kept their names, even though they were no longer the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th months. By then, their names had been used for centuries, and changing them would have caused confusion. The legacy of the months. The calendar continued to evolve. The Julian calendar ruled for centuries until the Gregorian calendar, introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582, fixed minor errors. This is the system we use today. But even though we live in the modern world, our months carry the weight of history. Each time we say, January, or July, we speak the names of gods and emperors, of forgotten festivals and ancient traditions. The months are not just divisions of time. They're echoes of Rome, reminders that the past still lives with us, day after day, year after year.